It is time to party because we are very excited for our next guest, Super Bowl champion and MVP Jalen Hurts. That's right, on Sunday, the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback put on an absolute clinic against the Chiefs to win his first title. And Jalen Hurts joins us right now. Good morning and congratulations, my brother.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. So how do you describe the last 72 hours of your life?
Everything has, it's kind of come and you just want to challenge yourself to be in the moment, but it's just a huge blessing, you know. And I know that, you know, without a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of time, you don't get here. And then without the village around you, you know, and everyone that's been able to impact not just myself, but the rest of my teammates along their journeys, you know, their personal career, to be able to share this moment as a team, and it's special.
When you see the confetti falling, you're realizing that you are about to be a Super Bowl champion. What goes through your head in that exact moment? What are you thinking about?
You don't have any expectations of how you respond in the moment. You know, you look at how other people have embraced those iconic moments and those moments of achieving the ultimate goal, and you say, well, how am I going to handle that? You know, and when you're there, you're just kind of processing it. You know, and I think the first time I really held the trophy in my hands and was able to look at the reflection, I've never seen anything as bright as I've seen when I seen that. And
the reflection of your face in the trophy.
Just to see my reflection on it. I mean, it was a humbling feeling. And you really just think about all the hard work and effort that you put forth.
But when did you know, I'm curious about when you knew you had this game? Because the night before, I got to see your fiance and your manager, and they said, oh, he's so calm, he's so collected, we got this. They were so confident. When did you know you had it? Because everybody said you can't bet against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, and they seemed to have played so poorly during the game. When did you think you had it?
Well, I think we just played so well. I think we went out there and we had great focus. That was the whole thing, you know, and I know pre-existing experiences, those formative experiences of going to the wild card and going to the Super Bowl and coming up short, then going to the wild card again and not having this opportunity to bring it home to Philly. I just think all those things that we endured as a group, and then everybody took it personally and took it upon themselves to put their best foot forward and have the right focus so we can finish it the right way.
But Jalen, it was 24-0 at halftime. When you went in the locker room, what were you all thinking? What were you saying? Were you thinking, okay, we got this, or we can't, you clearly didn't let up.
Can't let up?
Yeah.
It's 0-0?
The message was to focus. Finish. It's 0-0 and the scoreboard doesn't exist. You know, we want to play to a standard and really commit ourselves to doing what we set out to do.
Finish your food, basically.
Yeah, finish.
I've been reading about your process and the process of winning, how you think about winning, how you prepare, and you've said in the past that when you were coming up through high school and the NCAA, you didn't necessarily dream of big moments. Instead of dreaming of big moments, you dreamed of the next day's work. Can you talk about that distinction?
Yeah, it's something that I kind of transformed into mentally. You know, I got to that place with the different experiences that I experienced, and I think I always placed a high priority on improving and just being the best I can be. I didn't really have an end goal in mind. I never put a ceiling on myself or a limit to what I could do or accomplish. It's just more so just being the best I can be in that moment.
I like what Tony says about high school, because we pulled up a clip of you from high school, because you were always, what impresses me, one of the things is that you're always so measured, you're always so calm, you're not, you're just
never
always,
too high, never too low.
Yeah. Yes, never too high, never too. I'm very impressed by that. But this is you in 2015.
And football is it's in my blood. You know, it's something I've been, you know, I was raised around. Started at Baytown League, then, you know, moved to Channelview, of course. But I mean, it's just a blessing to be in my situation.
Same delivery, Jalen. I'm trying to figure out what makes you tick. What are you thinking?
Well, you know, I've always valued myself on having high character and really being rooted in the same things and those things not changing.
Yeah.
I think it's just been success over the years that's been a testament to all the hard work and everything that's come. But ultimately, the person is rooted in the same things. And I think that's probably a perfect example of that.
But you are happy about this, right? You are. I mean, I feel like I came like, I'm so excited for you. Yes, thank you very much.
No,
but there's a great shot. It looks like you're alone. I know you're not. But you've got the trophy in the middle of your legs. You've got your headphones on. You're smoking a cigar. What were you listening to? What was that moment like for you? It was after the game, yeah.
Yeah, that was that's a moment I have often. Listen to my favorite artist, one of my favorite songs.
What's that? What is
soaking in the moment. Frankie Beverly, Happy Feelings, Joy and Pain.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the fun thing about that too, leading into the game, you kind of being back down south, you feel the vibes and you feel the love from the people. And I spent a lot of time down there playing ball in college, and you know, Frankie meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me. His music touched so many different people across the world, and his words touch me. I think he has a song for every emotion you can feel. And to do that in New Orleans, in a place that he was rooted in and had a big part of his legacy and career, to win the first championship there with everything.
Yeah.
So speaking of words touching the spirit, I talked to Nick Sirianni after the game. He was emotional. He talked about you and the leaders speaking Saturday night before the game. Talked to Jordan Mailata the next morning. He said the same thing. Now, you don't have to go into details, because I know what's said in the house is kept in the house. But what was the response in the room after you got talking to your squad the night before the game?
You know, when you speak, you don't really know how people are going to receive it. When you're being honest and you're being true, you just want to speak your truth. And I think as a team, everyone had it on their minds to go out there and do it the right way. And I think there was a high level of focus. And we have a different group. You know, every team is different. Our team is different from what it's been in the past, and it'll be different next year. But the energy, the community,
The brotherhood.
everything,
Yes.
everything. I think it allowed us to get over and do it.
Can I just say something about your fiance, Bree? She's lovely. She's as smart as she is gorgeous. She has her MBA, by the way. She is no slouch either. So you've been to Disneyland, so what do you want to do now to relax? What are you guys going to do? You don't have to tell us where you're going. Just what are you going to do?
Enjoy the parade and enjoy everything we worked really hard for, and then we'll do it again.
And real quick,
Do it again.
Do it again.
tell us a little bit about your foundation before we go.
Yeah.
Yes, that's been something that began this year. I've always tried to be present in the community wherever I've been playing, but just to have the opportunity to mentor, serve, and progress, you know, those that need it. You know, I think about, you talk about my father, you think about how important guidance is, and someone's telling you that, hey, you can do it. And I know my father told me that, and I know a lot of people don't have those father figures in their life, so.
That's awesome.
Whether it's a role model or whatever, someone that they emulate, I can do that for them.
No doubt.
We are cheering you on.
We are cheering you on. I know you don't like to dream of those moments, but a few million Eagles fans are cheering about a repeat next year. So rest up that arm.
Yes.
Get ready.
Thank you for coming.
Just won the game, bro. Relax.
He's only got plans till Friday. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here.
The champ is
Hurts,
here.
everybody. We'll be right back.
Champ is here.